Good morning! Welcome to another reading vlog. It is currently the 9th of December and this is gonna be a Down the Rabbithole-athon reading vlog. The reason that it is so late is because the first day of the readathon I started with A Blade So Black and I'm not feeling it. I've started this before when I was in London. Wasn't feeling it. Restarted it now and I'm not feeling it. So I did not want to pick up a book this whole week because I was not allowed to read another book before this. Or this. And I did not want to pick up this one. So yesterday I've decided I was done with it. And I was indeed going to pick up another book because I really want to get some Alice in Wonderland retellings in this week. Because next week I would like to read some festive reads before Christmas and then go back to Alice in Wonderland retellings. So I was actually looking for After Alice in the audiobook, but I was doing it while in the car, so I wanted it to be fast. And the first one I found was The Looking Glass Illusion by Sarah Alla, but I'm really glad I picked it up. I am now 80-ish pages in, and I'm really enjoying this. There is a lot of references to Alice in Wonderland and, you know, their lines, their quotes, the whole shebang. It is a bit on the nose, but I love it. And then this is the sequel to the Wonderland trials. I mean, you get the first 3 trials in the first book and the last 4 trial is in this book. And it is a very weird trial where the stakes are high. So I am really enjoying it. So I'm very glad I picked this up. So I will be reading this in this vlog. Hopefully another one. And then I will also be reading the biggest Christmas secret ever. It is finally arrived. Yesterday I caught all up, so now I can read a chapter a day. And this is the Pinch of Mischief middle grade book club read. It's really fun. We're discussing this daily on the Discord almost, and it's just a lot of fun to read it like that. So these 2 at least are the plan, but hopefully, oh, I have already read something. Yesterday, when I was reading this, in the 4th trial, they were talking about the Jabberwocky poem, and it was kind of a clue. And the Jabberwocky poem was actually on my TBR for the Cheshire Cat this month. So I have read the Jabberwocky poem. It was a pain to find in this book. And then I actually already knew it. I thought it was longer than I knew, but it was not. But I have read that one too. And I might read some more poems in this vlog. It might be another different Alice in Wonderland retelling. We will find out together. unfortunately Sunday morning. I feel so out of practice and I don't know exactly why. I don't know if it is because I am still finding a new schedule with going back to work. If it is that I am tired when I get back to work. If it is that Job is home and I don't really like vlogging where, you know, he is there. Usually makes me have to stop multiple times. Maybe it is just because I'm reading less books than I used to. I don't know what it is. I'm just glad I'm reading again because that has been off for a while. And the reading this week actually went well. Not, extremely fast, but I am at page 273 of the Looking Glass Illusions, which is almost done. And I am really enjoying it. This trial is definitely the hardest of them all, the most intriguing. We're finding out so much about Wonderland and their intrigues and their royalties. And it is really, really intriguing. So, Wednesday I have been reading loads of it. And then Friday I listened to it to go back and forth to work, basically. And it's just a good time. It's a good time. There are a lot of political intrigues, but I don't care about this one. This one is interesting to me. Yesterday I have celebrated my birthday. We went to Towers and it was so much fun. We did the prison games, which is basically a whole lot of tiny escape rooms that you can choose. You get 2 minutes to solve the riddle or the game, earn some points, and then either try it again to get more points or move on to the next one. And it was loads of fun. Then we had dinner there and it was delicious. And then we just went to the arcade hall and played some more games. It was loads of fun, but no reading has been done. And that is, this book is going well. Unfortunately, I'm 4 days behind in The Biggest Christmas Secret Ever by L.D. Lipinski. I am going to read those today. And then I'm all up again. They read really fast, the chapters, so I'm not worried about it. Disney Dreamlight Valley had an update. I played that for a bit. I'm working really, really hard on my gift socks. I was hoping they would be done today, which they're not. I could only start at the second pair 2 days ago, so it is all going a bit slower, but it is going, so I just have to catch up on this one and we're good again. However, today was supposed to be the last day of the vlog. But with only 2 clips in, I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe I can come back later if I end up reading the 4 chapters and maybe finishing the other book. However, today we have another party from Job's uncle. His uncle and aunt are married for 50 years. So they're gonna celebrate. And then when we get back, I'm definitely gonna watch. I am watching the World Championship of Darts right now, so that is more knitting time than reading. So I'm not sure if that is a realistic goal. However, next week I really want to read the festive books. So I think I'm just gonna pause this vlog, make a festive one. And then come back to this vlog after Christmas. It's a bit unfortunate because this vlog was supposed to go up next week. So maybe I have to make all the books I own, all the Alice in Wonderland books I own kind of video. Just to show off my collection, to have something Alice themed every single week, because I do try to do that right now because of Down the Rabbithole-athon. We'll have to see how it goes. So I show up when I show up, guys. I'm really trying. Hello! Vlogging does not go well, people. Obviously, I was meant to take a break. And I intended to film a festive vlog. I did not. But I am very glad I took a break, because the festive period has been very heavy. All good, all good. It's just I tire easily, so having to work almost full days as well as having social events turned out to be very exhausting. That's all. However, unfortunately, I apparently did not vlog when I finished The Looking Glass Illusions by Sarah Allen. I thought I did. That's very unfortunate, because I don't remember the ending by now anymore. So it wasn't that memorable. I had a good time, but obviously it isn't that memorable if I don't know 2 weeks later anymore. I read a bit back and then I kind of remember, but not fully, and it's fine. It was enjoyable, not memorable. 3 stars. There are trials. I would definitely recommend you read both books back to back, because the second book is basically only the last trial, so you stop halfway a story in the first book. But they're nice, and I like the reference they make, and I like how the character of the characters, if that makes sense. So I really enjoyed this. I would definitely recommend it. And then yesterday, Monday, I decided to start the 24-hour readathon. So right now it is the 30th of December. Yesterday was the 29th. There are not only a lot of days left in December, so I was like, let's do it now. I am 2 days off, and then the last day of December I have to work again. And unfortunately, I could not update you before I started. So it started at 7 yesterday for, just when I started my sprints. And in those sprints, I finished The Biggest Christmas Secret Ever by L.D. Lipinski. So that is already 1 book finished. The intention for this 24-hour readathon is to finish as many books as you can. That is one of the prompts. I then started Alice with a Y by Anna James. I am 100 pages in and I'm really enjoying it. So I hope to finish this today, as well as my audiobook I started listening to this weekend, going to work. And I don't have long to go, I feel like. It is Alice Falls Again by DJ Stoneham, and I have an hour left, so that is the plan. I will start with the audiobook, because apparently you can earn free shards in the shop by Speedstorm. So that's what I want to see. Maybe race around a bit, I don't know. There is a New Year's event, so who knows? And then I will deep dive into reading physically Alice with Y. I do have the audiobook. It's just, this is illustrated, so I would prefer to read it physically. If that goes extremely well, which I don't think so. I have been in bed all morning. I'm so tired. So I will also use this night. Like this evening. So I do have a full day then. Oh, and I still have Madness, Silver and Wonderland that I really want to read. But also you gave me I Hate Fairyland 3. So I might read this. I'm not sure. At one point I kind of still want to save it a bit, because I'm gonna love this. And then it's over again. On the other hand, I'm gonna love this and I want to read it. So we'll see. We will see. But yeah, that's the plan. Ending this vlog with a 24-hour mini readathon. Cozy up, read loads. I'm sad I don't have hot chocolate. I really want hot chocolate, but I also don't think I want to go out and get it. So maybe tomorrow when I have to work. I will update you when either something interesting in the book happens, or, you know, that I really need to talk about right now, or when I finish the book. o'clock and I did finish Alice Falls Again. It is weird. I don't know, I kept waiting for things to happen in the book and then they didn't. But in the meantime, a lot of things were happening. I don't know how to describe it. It is very weird. There's a lot of telling that Alice fell down again. And I assume that is the original Alice in Wonderland story. But then she is supposedly been... She's fallen 3 times now. Which we've only, had the original. And then this was the prequel. So yeah, that is the second time she fallen down. I don't know. It doesn't match for me. It doesn't add up. It was cute though. It was fine. She meets a boy that she is supposed to not forget. And then obviously forget. And then the moment she's back home, that is when she remembers. That was something I was definitely waiting for. So I'm very annoyed that it is the last second. And then it is the end. Literally. So maybe in the sequel, Once Upon a Wonderland. She will meet that boy again. There is a lot of talk about the boy while she's still in her own world. Yeah, already. And apparently there is there are fairy tale characters in Wonderland when she arrives now. It is annoying because the first thing is you basically get spoiled for the book. And then when they talk about the boy, they're like, yeah, that would tell. I was like, yeah, you just spoiled 2 major things, but thank you. So, in my speed, the sequel is 6 hours audiobook. And I do kind of want to know what happened to the boy, but also I'm not sure if I want to read the sequel. I don't think I can do it in a day. So I stopped knitting for a bit because, I just wanted to finish this. I did my speed storm and stuff. So I think it is now time to read Alice with a Y physically. And then we'll see what happens when, how late it is when I finish this. That is the main thing, I guess. We'll see. Unfortunately, I did not end up updating you. I'm so out of practice with vlogging. It is getting better. Because I do start to remember again to take B-roll. However, updating on vlogs is still, I don't know. It feels a bit like a chore right now. I don't know why. I haven't figured it out yet. But that did mean I was getting very tired and not feeling really well in the weekend of the 24-hour readathon. Which means that I, didn't update you anymore. But I did manage to finish Alice with a Y by Anna James. I gave it 4 stars. Which is unfortunate because this was a 5-star prediction. This was running for best book of the year for me. Which I did not make. It is fun and it is nice. It's just not the best Alice retelling I've ever read. Not like there are Alice retellings I've read that are better than this one. In this we follow Alice with a Y. And her grandma is the original Alice with an I. And when they get a invitation, Alice with a Y accidentally gets sucked into Wonderland. And she has to manage there. And she encounters the Hatter, the rabbit. And at some point she encounters a fox. And the fox is going on a journey with her. And because he can sail a boat. And it is super cute. There is quite a message there. To be honest with you. Which I did not expect but really appreciated. And we did see some of the very familiar scenes, like with the walrus and the oysters. Characters like that were in here, and it was really fun. And I really enjoyed the ending. The ending was very wholesome between Alice with a Y and Grandma. It was really cute. So 4 stars, absolutely, you know, would recommend this book. It is a good Alice in Wonderland retelling. I'm just very particular about them because I've read a lot. And I expected a lot from Anna James because I love Tilly and the Book Wanderer. And honestly, I prefer Tilly and the Book Wanderer over this book. Even though Alice plays a way shorter role there, you know, feel smaller role. But I have finished it. It is cute, so I can remove the cute bookmark. And because I forgot to update you and it is now a bit further, I don't think that's a bad thing. Currently, I'm really enjoying the white winter wonderland we have. We have a lot of snowfall in the Netherlands. That hasn't happened for a long time. So I was able to film a bit of Job and me making snowmen. So I think that is nice. And we're doing an Alice in Wonderland retelling month in December. Alice in White Winter Wonderland is kind of, you know, the best that can happen. So I put the footage, the B-roll I did shoot last month and a bit of this month in the vlog. So I feel like it is a bit nicer now. But that also meant that I could actually finish Once Upon a Wonderland by DJ Stoneham. I've started that like the 30th of December on the 24-hour readathon. And I didn't finish it that day. I did finish it, you know, I got 2 hours in. So not too bad, but I finished it now. A couple of days ago. And I do think it's better than the first. I enjoyed it. The boy that you know, she was not supposed to forget did play a huge part. The ending was sad, but absolutely, I feel like it was necessary. It made the story better. And I really like the messages in here. And there was a very big trial held by the Queen of Hearts. And there were loads of fairy tale characters in this book. So I really enjoyed the second book. And I'm still debating, like, is it a very high 3-star or is it a low 4-star? And I'm not sure yet. But that is all the books I've read. I am going to I was editing this video and that's why I saw that I forgot to do the last update. So I'm gonna put this clip in now. So this video can go live tomorrow. But I probably will not be vlogging in January. Because it is currently hard for me. I will see if I can do some B-roll and maybe vlog low-key. And then we'll see if I can make it into a real vlog that comes out or not. It's more so for me to get practice in again. But I do hope you enjoyed this Down the Rabbithole-athon vlog. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed Down the Rabbithole-athon. I hope you read a lot of Alice in Wonderland retellings that you liked. Or at least a lot of books you wanted to read that month. My wrap-up will be coming soon from it. So that is going to be fun. If you like this video, please like, subscribe if you want to see more cases from me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!